Hello folks, it's what time is it? It's about 1:18, call it 20 past 1 in the morning. I just thought I'd make an old video. I'll make a video of my old Windows 98 SE computer. It's actually quite nice nick, this machine. It's not really yellowed or anything. It's, pardon me, it's actually quite a good machine. I was given it about a year or two ago. Well, about a year ago is what I was giving it. And it's got a DVD writer, a CD writer, a floppy disk, an empty slot there with nothing in it, a Sound Blaster sound card, a Voodoo. I think it's a Voodoo 2, I'm not sure, it could be a 3. I can't remember. We'll find out, we'll check all that when I turn it on. And it's even got USB ports. And it's not ATX, it is AT. Anyway, let's turn it on and see what it does. Is there a disc in it? No. I also know that it's an AMD K6 2500 or 600 or so. I think it was the biggest AMD that they did for the Socket 7, but I could be wrong on that. But pretty sure the K62 was the biggest. I think it's either a 500 or a 550 that's in this. I can't remember offhand, so don't quote me. I could be wrong, but we'll find out all that now. And I can't see the camera either. Let's turn my thing around so we can get a view. Yeah, I can now. Yeah, I can now, and let's see if we can. I need that in a position where we can all see. Let's zoom in. Oops. Can I come round here at all? Do it? Right, let's see. If I can come round here. There we go. Get the monitor in. There we go. You don't need to see the case. The case is beige. It's, well, whitey beige, like computer cases used to be. What have we got on here? We've got quite a bit of software, but what we'll do, we'll start with the hardware. I'm going to use this envelope because I haven't got a mouse pad. Let's have a look. First have a look at the properties and see what the computer actually has. Right, well, it is an AMD K6 3D processor. It's got 320 megabytes of RAM. Could do with a bit more actually. Let's have a look in the device manager. Standard VGA. I can't work out how to turn the VGA, the onboard graphics off, so it's on. But we've got a 3DX Voodoo Banshee AGP for Windows 98 graphics card in there. Network adapters, I think there is one. It's not a modem, but I think there's, yeah, or dial-up adapter. I didn't remember that being there. Right, so the hard drive is a 500 gig. Sorry, 5 gig, not 500. It's 500 gig. 5 gig, sorry. Yeah, 5.77 gig, and I've used 31.4 gigabytes of it. And the sound card, as I've already said, that's a Sound Blaster. Creative Sound Blaster. I believe it is. Let me just go in and double check that. In fact, I should be able to check that by going to the audio here at the bottom of the screen, if the mouse lets me. But volume control options, help. AWE64 mixer. It's not. Properties, it's a Sound Blaster that's in this. I know that. I put the damn thing in. I'm certain of it, it is. Sure it is. Let's go to back to properties and go to control panel. Sorry, go to device manager. Creative, yeah. Yeah, Creative AWE64 16-bit audio. Yeah, it is a Sound Blaster card that's in there. Doesn't say Sound Blaster, but it is. Trust me, it's a Sound Blaster because it's a what? It's actually it's an ISA card. Because it had a PCI card in it when I got it, and I couldn't find. There's crap in the bin. What's in there? 1880. Don't know what that is. Obviously something I've deleted. I mean, I've got to go through this, but we've got things on here. I mean, like there's actually I've actually got a genuine Microsoft Sidewinder sound gamepad for it. But we've got stuff like, you know, we've got stuff like the Atari Stellar. We can run. There's no speakers plugged into this, by the way, so we're not going to get any sound. So we'll come down to yeah. Where's Centipede? My favourite. Where's Centipede? I only ever play Centipede. I've not had this machine on for a while though. Not really bothered with it for quite some time, and really I can't remember if this actually works properly on here. Yeah, it does. Look there, look at that. We're a bit off centre on the screen, but we're a bit off centre on the screen. Positioning. There we go. You can move stuff, but we can move it to the middle there. There we go. That's about it. And exit. There we go. But you can actually go for factory reset, which will do that. It'll probably throw it back over there again. There we go, it has done, but never mind. You know, that's Centipede on the Atari Stellar emulator. We've got Roller Coaster Tycoon. Telling me to put a disc in. Yeah, I know I'm missing. I know. And we've also got on here. This won't ask for a disc. This is a Nintendo. If I go to open state, did I save one? No, I mustn't have saved one. Load. Anything will do. Beavis and Butthead. Remember Beavis and Butthead? They were on MTV, weren't they, Beavis and Butthead? Used to sit there scratching their bollocks. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a bit jerky, but it works. And you know, it's Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, music MTV they were on, weren't they? What got me? They'd show that, but they wouldn't show the video by Queen, I Want to Break Free. Yet they'd show these two characters sat there. See, it runs quite well. You know, there's nothing wrong with that running. That runs quite nice, that. You know, but they wouldn't show. They'd show them two sat there scratching their knackers. But anyway, that's enough. But they wouldn't show the Queen video. Yeah, here's the Mega Drive, or what our friends across the pond call the Genesis. This is the let's open a ROM, and we can select pretty much anything. Let's select something that actually runs as soon as you select one that runs. I know definitely runs a demo. Here we go, Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, this is press start and I've got the controller plugged in. And it's set for the controller, so I can't do nothing. But that runs well as well. And you know, this really, I mean, if you want to go on a Sega touring car, I don't think that runs on here. Yeah, it asks for a disc anyway. E-Games, Galaxy of Games edition. Come on. You know, but this has got loads of different games in it. A lot of it, it's what LGR calls shovelware. What Clint from LGR calls shovelware. A lot of it's crap, but you know, menu. So you've got. Let's go for arcade. See, it's asking me for the CD-ROM. I have got it, but I've not got it time to put it in. I have got it. What about... will this one ask me for the CD-ROM? Probably. But... one moment please, yeah, while it inquires. It'll ask me for the frigging disc in a minute, watch. It'll get to so far and then it'll say, please insert the disc. The sort of look I bloody have. There we go. I won't play a full game, I'll just give you an idea. Can't remember how it works this anyway. Get ready. Here we go. Done. Yeah. Who's it letting go first? Me. Right. So pull the cue back and then leave go. Oh, it's his shot, isn't it? It's thinking. It tells you there at the top of the screen that he's thinking. Come on, make your mind up. I won't get much of a go here. Who beat me? Come on, you tosspot. Takes his time to think, and that's not because the game's slow. It takes his time to think. I've got an IBM Think Center, and this is installed on that, and it still takes just as long. But this is my old, as I say, this is my old Windows 98 machine, and I don't really use it, but it's handy to have for playing games on. Ooh. And I've had enough of waiting. Get off. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. I've had enough of getting beat. I don't want him to beat me. I don't want him to beat me. I don't want to lose. Leave. Yeah, the only thing I hate about stuff like this is look at it. You know, all this hassle. All this hassle to get out of the damn thing. Yes, I want to. There we are. Back to Windows. I've got Microsoft Flight Simulator of 2004 on here, but if I remember rightly, it runs like a sack of shit. Doesn't run it very well. Pinball. It might ask for the disc. Because Webfoot. Yeah. I knew a guy who had web feet and web fingers. He's dead now, died a few months ago. We used to call him the man from Atlantis. You know, he was a friend like. Knew him years, but and I can't go up or down. Can't go up or down because I need the joypad. Oh no, it says it's loading. I always miss that little bit at the bottom there where it says loading. Anyway folks, I don't really do videos on computers, as you know. So pardon me, just thought I would. That's taking its time. And it's not going to let me out. Nope. Nope, it's not going to let me out. And the hard drive light isn't doing anything. Not sure if it comes on anyway. Well, the hard drive light doesn't do anything. It's not wired up. I've just hit the reset button. But for what it is, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, back in its day, this will have been a pretty sought after machine. It'll probably tell me I didn't shut it down properly and give me a TET scan disc. Yeah, exit. I don't want to scan the discs. See, I've got the Windows 98 Plus pack on here as well, which I managed to get hold of a copy and install that for extra things. What quite extra things, I don't know. But it also has a 5-pin AT mouse socket on this as well. But what I've done, I'm using an adapter so I can use a PS2 mouse. But it also has a PS2 socket for a PS2. Sorry, it has an AT keyboard, 5-pin AT keyboard, not mouse. And I'm using an adapter so I can use a PS2 keyboard. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the stuff on here got to be shifted, like the email, Outlook Express and connect to the internet and shit, all that crap. That's all got to be shifted. But you know, we get old things on here like you know, Windows Update. It'd be no good going on there. There's the plus pack. It gives you a sort of like you know, you get a deluxe. I've never actually seen this. Let's have a look at it. A Deluxe CD Player, which is, I think, is a CD player. Yeah. Which is a different CD player to the one that you get as standard, which is this one. Oh, it won't let me have the ordinary CD player because oh yeah, here's Windows Media Player, very early when it first came, pretty much first came out there. Look at that. In Windows crappy player, it wouldn't play fuck all apart from audio files. In fact, back then, I don't even think it could play MP3. I don't think we could only play. I think when it first came out, it could only play WAV, or WAV as some people call it. But online services, there'll be nothing in there. Well, apart from the usual shit. Look at this. CompuServe, Prodigy Internet, America Online. Pretty much none of that exists now. They're all gone apart from that. AT&T. That service has probably gone, but the company still exists. But my documents, I was not expecting anything in there. Well, apart from the flight simulator, the files. My pictures, nothing in there. I wonder what it'd be like to render video on this. It'd be very difficult, I would think. I wouldn't even try it. Anyway, folks, I'm going to end this here, and I'm not going to show you inside it because it just looks like a computer. But this is as old as a computer I've actually got. I have got an Atari console over there. I've got an Atari 2600 Junior, which is going to go on eBay because I'm never going to use it. I don't even like it. But yeah, let's just go to run. Let's go to DirectX. Have I already had DirectX in here? No, I haven't. Alright, let's type in DirectX. It's DX Diag, innit? DX Diag, I think. Ah! Oh, I know why. I know why. DX DIAG. Do you want? Yeah, that was right. Yeah, I missed out the I. This will tell me everything that's in here. Let's put my glasses on. Tell me everything that's in here. It's an AMD K6 TM 3D processor. It's a 500 megahertz, which means it's a K6-2, not a K6. It's a K6-2. 330 megabytes, 320 sorry megabytes of RAM. The time's right, the date's right. All the brats are back to school tomorrow, no, not Tuesday. System manufacturer not available. System model not available. BIOS not available. So you can't read any of that. Display. AGP texture acceleration not available. Well, it should be. It says it's an AGP card, so I don't know why. But it's not an AGP card. It's a PCI card. I'm certain of it, because I couldn't get, because this hasn't got an AGP slot in it. So if I go to test direct draw, there we go, it does that, yeah. And the ball a square bounces around the screen. That's, yeah. Well, come on, thank you. Now I'll go to full screen and do the same thing in hardware acceleration. Sorry about the dirt on my monitor, folks, look at that. But this is just a test monitor, it hasn't been out for ages. Did you see a wire? Yes, I did. And yeah, DirectX 3D. Yeah, well, it's that seems to be spinning nice and fluently, doesn't it? So that's obviously doing its job. Yes, I did. Now this is hardware accelerated. That was software. Yeah, this is hardware accelerated. So it can run 3D games of the day, according to that. Yes, it can. Yeah. Now we'll go to sound. AWE64 direct sound driver. Yeah, I don't know why it says that, because it is actually a test direct sound. There's no points, no speakers. I don't know why it does that, because it is actually it is actually a Sound Blaster card. I know that because the guy, well, it says it on it. It says it on the chip. It says it on the top of the chip. Creative Labs Sound Blaster. So I know it's a Sound Blaster card. Why it doesn't? But there again, I'm just using the drivers that Windows puts in. I haven't actually updated the drivers for the last version of the drivers that were available. I'm just using what it gives me because it works. So I'm not really too mithered. And down here's all the usual shit. And anyway, folks, this is where it gives you the option to either restart, either standby, shut down, restart, or restart in MS-DOS. So you can do that, and you can restart in MS-DOS if you so please. There we go, you see. We are now in MS-DOS, and you can do sort of like run DOS games, and I haven't got any, so. But you can also get back into Windows, just type win, I think. Yeah. Type win and it return, and it takes you back into Windows 98. Yeah, I can hear the hard drive grumbling, so it is going to do it. There we go. And like I say, the sound does work. I just don't have it I just don't have any speakers connected to it. So and here's something you haven't seen for a long time, folks. And there's people alive who've never seen this. Watch this. Shut down the machine. It is now safe to turn off your computer. That was in the days before the power supply could turn, before the computer could actually shut down the power supply as well. It can't shut down this power supply, so you have to turn the power supply off at the switch here. It's a proper mains operated switch to turn the power supply on and off. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for watching, and my battery is running low, so more to come later. Thank you very much. Bye for now, folks. Oops.